Hiya, it's Amy. Just going to do a little video now. I've just had my third injection of testosterone. That was done today. This was the first one that Amy was able to come to the appointment with me because the other time she's been at work. We had third injection, no real problems with that whatsoever. I've been given a piece of paper from the nurse to have my blood test done. I'm not really sure of when to have a blood test done. I think a lot of people have said I should do it about a week before my next injection is due. But at least that will also give the doctors enough time to get my next lot of medication into the surgery. The idea with Amy coming to the appointments for my injections was that she could do them she could do my injections in the future. But at the minute my doctors, they are ordering my medication into the surgery themselves, so I'm not actually having to pay for my medication anymore, which is really good. So it just seems a bit pointless in Amy doing my injections because then we'd have to pay for my prescription. So I think we're just going to keep getting the nurse to do it for now because I'm not having to pay for it. Changes. Since making this video now, I've noticed that my voice is a bit deeper. Day to day I don't think it's really been much deeper. It does feel a bit different now, but it doesn't feel like hugely different. I've been doing my weekly little videos of my voice so I can kind of compare it. I might put them all together and upload that to YouTube just to see how things are, see what your views are on things. Face shape wise, I don't think anything's changed. Body hair wise, I've got a few little hairs coming in there. Amy's noticed a few under my chin and things, but other than that I haven't noticed much hair difference really. Libido, downstairs growth wise, I haven't really noticed much, to be honest. I know some guys are going that they're thinking about sex constantly. That's never been the case for me, and it's still not. I've always had problems kind of sexual wise because I've never been comfortable within my own body and things, but hopefully that will just come a time. Sorry, I'm just holding the camera in the kitchen, it's making my arm ache. I've noticed that my appetite has increased. Normally I did have like small portions and I'd be alright and things, but now I'm really noticing when I should be having my next meal in theory. You know, at the time I get really hungry and things, I can eat more. Between every injection I've put on about 3 pounds, which might not seem a lot, but it's now put me over the 10 stone mark, which I'm not particularly keen on. But me and Amy are doing monthly measurements of bits of my body and things. Been no real changes, but I think we're still early stages, so I'm not expecting massive, huge things. I'm not particularly working out a lot. I think with the nights getting nicer and longer and brighter and things, I'll be more inclined to go out on my bike, running, this and other. Hopefully, that's the plan anyway. Yeah, appetite's increased. Itchiness wise, people have mentioned, I've always been quite itchy because of my eczema around kind of my neck, my hands, elbows and things like that, but I haven't really noticed much change in that. I'm still itchy. Me and Amy are trying certain creams with me and things like that, but it's kind of on a bearable level at the minute. Amy probably won't agree to that one, but she's not here at the minute. Passing, I think it's difficult at the minute. I'm still working at the hospital as a physio, and because I was working there before I started hormones and things, I didn't pass very well, and so I still get she'd a lot. I still get kind of classed as girls and ladies and things like this, which really irritates me. But I think within the physio profession there's a lot of females there, so you tend to get kind of grouped within that. But next Monday I'm starting over at Eastbourne, change my rotation, which there'll be a lot of new faces. There'll be quite a few faces that who know me already, so it's quite nice, and they kind of know my story anyway. But I think with the nurses and doctors and things like that, that might be a bit better for me because I'm sounding a bit deeper and things, so I might pass a bit better. But again, I'll see how that one goes. Yeah, we're looking to move over towards Eastbourne way soon because both of our jobs are moving out that way, so it'll be easier kind of travel wise and things. And yeah, a trans group wise, it's a bit difficult. There's about 8 of us that regularly go, and a lot of people kind of are wanting changes and things like this, but then they're not actively doing anything for those changes. I just find it really frustrating. There's a lot of bitchiness that's going on, which it just doesn't make any sense why it's happening in kind of our trans group really. Don't think there's really any other changes I want to mention or anything else I want to discuss. I'll put my Tumblr URL at the bottom and Amy's Tumblr URL at the bottom. If you've got any questions or whatever, even if they're questions for Amy, always feel free to put them on my YouTube and I'll pass them over to Amy. Yeah, I think that's it for now. Right, see you later.